Hey everybody, this is Cyrock Omega, and welcome to a new campaign in Hearts of Iron 4, where I'm going to be playing as... Wait for it. Someone over here. Gonna be playing as Romania, and gonna be going communist, so we can help out the Soviets do their Soviet thing. You know, it'll be pretty chill. We're pretty far away from anyone that would actually threaten us, other than the Soviets. Obviously, and we're gonna be friends with the Soviets, so it won't be a problem. No problems here. Ironman Mode on. Are there achievements for this? And how you doing, by the way, Furry? How you been? Yeah, your summer start up yet? Are the Chivos for Romaine? As Romania, own a slice of all your starting neighbors. So that's not going to be getting this one this time. Yeah, so, and as Romania, make it to 1942 with all the states you started with and control either Moscow or Berlin. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Depending on how well I do. I may take, like, Western Europe. I may be dividing it with the Soviets. We'll see. We'll make neither death nor dishonor my, my goal here. So, like, mods for this game or mods for another game? Alright, so yeah, as Yugoslavia, well, I'm not gonna get that one. So this is a possibility, neither death nor dishonor. I feel like going down the commie path is actually the dishonor part, like, siding with them. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's where the name for the DLC... Oh, for this game, cool. I'm pretty sure that's where the name for the DLC comes from, is Romania, is that you choose... Yeah, I mean, it's also death or dishonor or cake. So, death is fighting the Soviets, dishonor is joining them. So, I guess this campaign is gonna be dishonor. Also, you didn't see any of the achievements, I just read them out to you. But that's fine. So, let's go ahead and fire this up. Let's see if we can get Berlin. Dishonor. So let's first of all take a look at our focus tree. So what's kind of interesting about this is that your choice is not between siding with, like, a communist, fascist, or Democrat. It's making the choice to choose any of those three, kind of, or going it alone. Oh, hey there, Deegan. How's it going, man? But, I'm not a commie yet, but I will be a communist. My plan is to side with the Soviets. Old World Blues. Fallout. Okay. Alright, cool. I'll keep that in mind for the future. So, Balkan dominance, we're not going to go down. We are going to preserve Greater Romania and go down the commie path. And we're also going to institute royal dictatorship and eventually force the abdication and all that. But let's take a look around at what we have right now, see what we want to do. It's been a while since I've played this. Alright, civilian factories are free. I should build at least 2 civilian factories right now. Let's go ahead and do one there. Actually, no, let's not do one there. We can probably take a little bit of time with the civilian factories. Let's, Battle Royale mad. Okay. Hearts of Iron Fortnite. Hmm? Hmm? Do I want more? I mean, I can only use 7 of them right now. What's my economy at? Am I like export focus? Yeah, export focus. I want to change that. I can't quite yet. Volunteer only. I don't have the points for any of these guys. Alright, yeah, I mean, there's insufficient resources. We want to be friends with the Soviets. Tungsten. Friends with the Soviets. I haven't used any mod in this game. I want to get a real good handle on the, on vanilla before I do anything with mods. Manpower low, that's fine. Unassigned divisions. Alright, so, best case scenario. My goal is to not have any problems with the Soviets. We will have a border. Probably be over here. Oh, hold on. No. No. Nope, it's not a mod. If you're talking about the proportions for the overlay, the UI, then it looks kind of different. I just have a weird monitor resolution. I don't want to hand over the land. I'll see if I could not hand over the land. Oh wait, hold on. Did I have the historical focus on or off? I don't know, whatever. I'll go with what I've got right now. Ironman is on. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will give away the land. I'd rather not. But I mean, if I'm going to be siding with the Soviets and fighting alongside them, I'll be getting plenty of other stuff. Alright, anyway. Now, Hearts of Iron is a fun game. It's a fun thing. Alright, hold on. Let's... Free military factories. Alright, well, we'll wait 1 second for that. Free dockyards. Research slots. Go ahead and get support weapons. We want research time. Construction speed? Sure, that sounds good. You just gotta play it to not be garbage at it. Alright, well, my favorite Paradox game, maybe CK2. That's probably it. Alright, got our resources. Go ahead and put 1 here, 1 here. Submarines? Sure, I'll put 1 more into subs. Oh right, and I actually need to choose the focus. Good job, idiot. Gotta do that. Let's try and get buddy-buddy with the Soviets as soon as possible. We'll go down, preserve Greater Romania. We have at last managed to unite all Romanian speakers in our country. Now we must ensure that our children may inherit our legacy of a Romania for all Romanians. Cool. I'll reassign the lines. Oh, hey there. King's mistress purchases villa. Magda Lupescu, mistress of King Carol II, has reportedly purchased a new villa in an expensive suburb of Bucharest. How she could afford it was subject to extensive speculation. New evidence in foreign newspapers strongly suggests that the king himself authorized the purchase with government money. The scandal is spreading, and we must take a public announcement on the matter as soon as possible. I mean, this seems like the better choice, but I feel like it's gonna bite me in the butt. I think I do want to do this, though. We'll see. If it's bad, I may not do it later. Government has purchased a building and allowed Miss Lupescu to residence. Right, and I need to get these guys a general or whatever. Get a field marshal. Right, these guys aren't that bad. No, I want you. Right, you. Have that. Let's actually just get another. Alright, we'll put like 5 guys on the border over here. Or I'll just divide them in half. Hold on, I think I'm being dumb. Why is this? I'm just derping around right now. I'm forgetting why this looks like this. You know, it really doesn't matter right now. Army group. Can I not have more than one army group or something right now? Okay, yeah, that guy. It's because they weren't assigned yet? Like, they didn't get there? Oh, hold on. Oh, it's because all... I'm being dumb. I was just being silly. Alright. Alright, so these are... It's a mountain, plains. Hey Sam, how's it going, man?
Woohoo. Sorry I've been absent lately.
No, it's no problem, dude. I actually haven't been streaming that much lately anyway. I'm gonna try and get back into it. Be a bit more consistent. But, yeah, I don't know. I've just been distracted lately. Alright, these are like all forests. Oh yeah, how was your vacation, dude? And I also forget, our... Mountaineers, you're not good for forests. Forests are just... there isn't a forest one. Ooh, yeah. Man, that's gotta be... I don't know, just getting back from vacations is always kinda... eh, you know? And it's good to have vacation rather than not have one. Alright, so anyway, I should probably put a couple of mountain guys there. Around here, mountains, like this is pretty flat. Three.
Ordonați! Am înțeles.
Take like 2 of you.
Atențiune! Atenție! Gata de marș!
Okay, hold on, no. Give you stay here. Alright, yep. Thanks for dropping by, dude. And thanks again for the subscription. Alright, Soviets going Great Purge. I think I have historical focus on. That's okay. How's the war down here going? Wow, Ethiopia's actually pushing into Italy a little bit. I'll probably turn around soon, though. Come on, Ethiopia, you can do it. I believe in you. If you can beat anyone, it's gonna be Italy.
Gata să trăiți! Gata să trăiți! Atențiune!
Keep it at speed 5. We're just waiting here. The early game is the calm before the storm. We will combat the fascists and maybe everyone else. I feel like we'll see if like who goes, like how the alliance around here is gonna be looking. Don't have much political power right now. I can do it, Ethiopia. Hey. Hello? Alright, yeah, it's because I didn't actually say what you should be doing here. How about some... I want any destroyers? Do I want convoys? How many convoys do I have? I've got 10 convoys. Hopefully I won't need any. Alright. I'll probably send some guys. I should have you boys be training.
Ordonați.
Sure.
Atențiune! Adunarea!
I can get you something organization first or charismatic. Go organization first.
Am înțeles.
Right, exercise.
Am înțeles.
I was looking for that button and I just couldn't remember where it was. Been a while. Once the Spanish Civil War kicks off, I won't be able to do anything because I'm not communist yet. Forgot about that part. Next in the Polish state. Okay. Interesting. Anything else we need to be looking at? Reaffirm Monroe Doctrine. Purge the Code of Faction. Yeah, that's pretty normal, yeah. Pacify countryside. What's Mao up to? Land redistribution. Anything? Oh, yeah. For some reason I thought this was different. No, I mean that's always been British. It's really cool. Hopefully they make different colonies. Like they actually make Nigeria, Ghana, Sierra Leone. Actually make them playable in the future. So speaking of new stuff for the future, they announced a new DLC a little bit ago, where it's gonna man the guns. Not exactly the most original name, if I do say so myself, but we're gonna be losing stability. So it's actually going to be adding stuff to the United States and Britain, which is the most interesting thing about it. It's going to be kind of like what they did for Germany and Japan, but for the US and Britain. So that'll be making it a good bit more interesting. Alright, well, I'd say we go with the deal with the devil. Communism threatens our eastern border, and territorial demands may only be just over the horizon. Perhaps it would be better to join the Soviets rather than fight them. Remilitarization of the Rhineland. Hey, Zlor, what's up, dude? Nah, dude, going commie this time. Join the Germans some other time. First I played as a fascist, then as a Democrat, now as a communist, and after this I'll be non-aligned, and then I'll cycle back. So after this I'll probably be non-aligned. Somebody from the British DLC. Which one was that? The Together to Glory? Victory? Together to Victory. So maybe I'll be non-aligned. Maybe I'll be Canada. I'll stay with the Brits and help them out. Good old-fashioned Anglo defeat of the fascists. But yeah, how you been, Zlor? What have you been up to? Infantry, motorized. These things should make motorized. Thanks. Could build aircraft. Building some fighters might not be a bad idea. If I had the factories for it. Who would we be friends with that will give us rubber? I need boats if I want to get. I mean, I guess we could get some from here. Hopefully it won't get destroyed too quickly. Polish militarism. That's interesting. Maybe I did turn off the historical focus. I feel like this is kind of unusual for them to do. Four-year plan, carrier focus, reinforce the empire. That's a little weird too. I feel like that might be a bit different. How's Ethiopia? Oh man, they're losing now. How? Oh, that's interesting. I think they got cut off. Come on, get him, Ethiopia. Alright, no longer a supplementary budget. That's fine. Also decisions. Improve worker conditions. Good. Promise of peace. Anti-fascist raids. Ban fascism. I'm gonna go ahead and do another one of these. Make the research go even faster. Bulgaria will get something one of these days. Totally. Totally. Oh, so another cool thing about the new DLC is I'm pretty sure they're going to... They might be giving... I haven't said exactly, but I think they're focusing on, like, democracies, giving more democratic countries focus trees. Which I don't know if that's focusing more on, like, New World democracies, like if Mexico will get a focus tree, Mexico, Brazil, guys like that, or if that means, like the Netherlands, Sweden, Belgium, folks like that. It'll be cool to see. I'm looking forward to it. If the DLC comes out before 4th of July, it would be good to... Pretty cool to play as the US on the 4th of July. The democratic country. This will probably be a shorter campaign. Because, me and my Soviet buddy, we're probably gonna bulldoze the fascists. And that may be it. I'll get to 1942 if I have Berlin. And I get that achievement. Other than that, I don't know if I'd care enough to fight the democracies, if we even would fight them.
Ordonați.
Bum 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 bum. Sudetenland early fortifications. Intelligent choice, yes. Man, maybe if they were to fight Germany, that'd be nice. I should keep an eye on the guys around me too. Secret rearmament, specialization program. They went Western focus, which is interesting. So they might be going fascist or Democrat. Or Nostrum. Come on, Ethiopia, you can do it! You can do it, Ethiopia! I want a focus chief for Ethiopia someday. They will be victorious! They will rule Africa and the Middle East! The great Ethiopian Empire! Alright, we're almost done with this one. Deal with the devil. Now, I want to work on stuff over here. Actually, yeah, I think I do want to start doing this, because the sooner... I can do this when I'm not aligned. I can only do this when I'm not aligned. And I want to get this stuff. I mean, when I go communist, he's gonna get ousted anyway, but I think this would be a peaceful one rather than a civil war. So I think that would be a good idea. Hey there, Gamer Natty. Thanks for joining me. How you doing? Instant world dictatorship. I think that's what we want to do. We're gonna get hedonist. Sucks. But we'll deal with it. Oh yeah? What's the problem? I'm not an expert at this game, but I'll try to help. And the time has come to further increase the king's already extensive powers, bringing political stability to the nation and enabling it to focus on threats from outside, even though this decreases stability. It's a lie. They're liars. Poland going Polish revanchism. I mean, they still got the chance to go internationalism if they like. They're not doing defensive focus. Germany is autarky. Yeah, maybe I think the historical focus is off. 300 times. Wow. Like, literally 300 times. Service overseas. Wow. They're still purging. War games. Friendship treaty with Italy. That's an interesting choice. I mean, they're really going down this, though. Look like they might be going fascist. It broke your game. Like, did you drop 300 nukes at the same time? Central America. Man, this guy. Look at this guy. Look at that guy. All at the same time. Yeah, I mean, I can't really help your game if it crashed after you dropped 300 nukes. Trade delegation. Australia. South Africa too. Alright. Let's keep... I wanna... Now we're ahead of time on that. Ahead of time on this. It's worth it. I guess it's fun to do once. Go ahead and upgrade our tanks. Oh yeah, kill every soldier. I feel like killing all soldiers, like nuclear bombs back in the 1940s were not like hydrogen bombs. They weren't really world enders at that point, especially because they had so few, and they weren't ICBMs either. Like, it should do more to soldiers, I feel, and maybe do more to their national unity or war desire, but I don't think it's quite as bad as people say. Save then and just walk through the land. Yeah, I mean, if you're using a mod that exacerbates a physical problem of the game, I can't really help you out with that. I can maybe give advice, just ideas, but I don't really have too much other than that.
Gata să trăiți.
I need to fight Hungary.
Ordonați.
I need to fight Czechoslovakia.
Adunarea.
Oh, right, I was on the wrong thing. It's looking like I may actually need to be fighting Yugoslavia. Or anybody. I can modify government. Do I want a political advisor? Silent workhorse. Might be worth it. Captain of Industry could be worth it. Yo, that dude. I remember that dude in his face. What is? Yeah, I think that used to be a picture for the current ruler. I don't know. Power gain. No, we don't want to do that. Don't think we want to do any of these quite yet. Army experience gain could be really nice. Do I want to spend any right now? Alright, he can apparently be an advisor. Captain of Industry. You know, I think a Captain of Industry would be good. Actually, I don't know. I think we may want political power so we can boost stability. I'm just gonna go for the silent workhorse. Jorg Senu. Jorger Hingerdinger. That's Swedish. My apologies. Romania is practically Sweden, right? Alright, Ethiopia is holding on. It's June. Hold the line! Oop. King throws a lavish party. Despite being feted by the king himself, the official coverage of the recent feast at the royal palace has caused great public dissent. Pictures of the king's mistress in an expensive French evening gown and detailed descriptions of the 7-course meal from golden plates have further inflamed the population, who are still suffering from the after effects of the Great Depression. The king demands that we make a public statement of support at once. Consumer goods factories. Okay, hold on, actually. Consumer goods factories is bad, I think. Like, we don't like consumer goods factories because it takes more of our stuff. I think I'm probably just being dumb right now. I'm gonna see if I can look this up real quick because I'd kind of like to know. All right, consumer goods factories. feel like I'm still kind of new at this game. Consumer goods? Consumer goods. Alright. Consumer goods. Depending on economic laws and national spirits, a number of civilian factories will be occupied by producing consumer goods and are unavailable for construction or trade. Gotcha. So it's essentially just needless factories. Number is computed as a percentage of the total number of factories, rounding upwards. Factories are counted even when they are damaged and can't produce anything. I'll spend the point. No, I mean, I'd be in the negatives because I already spent the guy. The king will be allowed to be representative. So not good. So one thing about my last campaign as well, where I was playing as China, despite... Oop, there goes Ethiopia. Rip in peace. Despite playing as China and having conquered all of this, all of real China, like modern China, I didn't get that achievement where you have all of China, because there are little bits down here that you still need to get. You need to get that, you need to get that, you need to get that. And so being democratic wasn't really going to be happening. I wasn't really going to be getting those. I've got an idea for how I can play as a fascist China. And I'll try it then. It'll be kind of a tough one, though. I'd like a little bit of distance from playing as China before I go back to them again. Also, you're almost done. You are done. Finish up that one. There we are. Hungary doing war games. Czechoslovakia doing, yep. Some of these take longer. That's the thing. Like the Great Purge especially takes a long time. So, what do you guys think would be a good country to play as while staying neutral? Poland is tough. I don't think I'm ready for a neutral Poland quite yet. I was thinking Canada, because Canada you can play, you can... Actually, technically they're technically democratic. What? How would you become... Would you become non-aligned as Canada? I don't think so. Like, maybe with a code, I could play non-aligned Canada. Wait, is that a Kingdom of Canada? What are they when they're non-aligned? Israel. That would be a tough one. How's it going, Saint Banana? Thanks for joining me. I mean, I don't really want to. I wouldn't really want to play as Israel because they don't have a focus tree. I could release them hypothetically, but there really wouldn't be too much to it. Right. Resource efficiency gain. Yeah, I think that'd be a good one. Tibet? Oh. Again, they don't have a focus tree. That would be cool. I do want to be Tibet one of these days. I want to be Bhutan one of these days. Dude, the Thunder Dragon Empire. Dude, yeah, his cool hat. This guy, you know, I prefer Bhutan and Nepal are better hats than Tibet, let's be honest. That hat, meh. 5 out of 10. This one, that's an 8. This one, ooh, that's a 9. That's a 9 out of 10 hat right there. Where's Stalin's hat? Hitler's hat? You know, swastika aside, good hat. Your hat, alright. That's okay. I'll give you a 7. Give you a 7. Mussolini's got a 7 hat. Stalin doesn't need a hat. Come on. I'd give him a 10 out of 10. Get that hammer and sickle on that hat. It's the same kind of hat as Hitler, but for communists. I'll give you a 7. I'll give you a 7 there, Hirohito. Bit of a taller hat. Maybe it's more the angle. I don't know. Good hat. Good hat. Not as big of a fan of the color. Uncle Grandpa. Alright, Institute Royal Dictatorship. Look at that stash. We got lower stability because of that, but what can you do? Let's see here. What's FRN again? Like, what's our party right now? We're still FRN. Okay, we're not at war, so we can't do King Michael's coup. The Hearts of Iron 4 Husbando. Revise the Constitution. Do I want to do that right now? I mean, doing this will get us in the direction of more Soviet power and stuff. I think this is some good stuff. Okay stuff. I think I can wait on the communist deal. Do we want to? Do we want to start working on getting real close to Soviets right now, or do we want to do other stuff before we go commie? Alright, I think I'll go for this one. Revise the Constitution. The Constitution must be rewritten to solidify the king's position as the nation's leader. Furthermore, dangerous far-right movements can be undermined by providing a safer alternative in the King's Sentinel of the Motherland Youth Organization. Alright, I like that. We'll see. I mean, we'll see if we can actually keep that after we go commie, though. I don't know. Do it. Leadership purges in the Soviet Union. Now, yeah, they did that one. And the mining lead agreement. Which one was that? Oh, they decided to go economic intervention. I like that. They could go commie. They could go commie too. Yugoslavia, mining, military aeronautical institute. I kind of dig that icon. Effort, Reichsautobahn, Naval Doctrine. Mediterranean Bastion. Interesting choice. How's the US? Caribbean Sphere. Okay, alright. And is Dominion of Canada the same name as non-aligned Canada? Kind of curious. Because if it's the same name, I'd just consider it non-aligned. Non-aligned Canada, Hearts of Iron 4. How's China looking? What's Japan up to? National mobilization law. I think they're giving China some time here. There's the Olympics. Good for them. Alright, Canada. Fascist Canada is Unitary Canada. Democratic is just Canada. Neutral is Free Canadian Republic. Really? And Communist is Canada Popular State. Maybe I'll play as Dominion of Canada, sticking with that, then going Democratic. I don't know. I like to plan out this stuff. Should I go non-aligned? No, I don't know. Maybe I should have chosen go commie like South Africa or something, and then gone non-aligned one of these. It may have been a better idea, because I don't like to be in the same spot one campaign after another. Maybe I should just, I mean, Germany's a little bit farther away. Or maybe I should go non-aligned Japan. And what do we got here? What's popping up? Oh, there's the Civil War. Alright, come on. Come on, Republican Spain. Manpower. Can't send volunteers. Send attaché. I don't think that's quite helpful. Commie Spain. I've never seen Commie Spain actually win. Finland. Again. I do appreciate the suggestions, but again, they don't have a national focus, which makes it seem kinda boring to me, personally. Good old Santa Claus. Maybe not all in Japan is a good idea. Direct foreign capital. But what? We have a nice capital right here. Her. NKVD primacy. Alright, good. I think this guy would be useful. No, we don't want this one yet. Captain of Industry. Let's go ahead and get the Captain of Industry. I can do early mobilization. I can do partial mobilization. Export focus. Do I want... I think I might want limited exports. I don't know. Right now we're doing okay. Alright, but the conscription I think is actually probably a better one to go for. I could use more guys. I know I'm kind of banking pretty hard on being allies with the Soviets, which is how I want to play this, one way or another. But, I'm gonna need to fight for myself as well. Alright, you're getting support from Soviets. You're getting support from the Germans and the Italians. I mean, it's looking pretty good right now. They could cut them off in the center. That'd be pretty nice. We connect up there and then encircle Zaragoza. Looks like they're gonna be losing in the north. A little bit of a shame. Yeah, but they are pushing up here. I got 150. Hungary demands the right to rearm. Do we want that? Would Hungary be our friend? Citing the ever-worsening political situation in Europe and the complete failure of the League of Nations to stop it, Miklos Horthy has publicly announced that his government will seek to secure the support of neighboring nations to allow for revision of the Treaty of Trianon. Without mentioning any territorial claims, Miklos Horthy discussed only the restrictions on the Hungarian military. A delegation from Hungary has arrived in our capital to secure our formal agreement to Hungarian rearmament. Alright, so they have chosen not to go for elect a king. They're not going democratic. They're not going fascist. They're not going to be joining the Axis. Actually, they still could join the Axis. If they go communist, I'd want it. If they don't... Alright. Let's wait, like... Can I wait one day? Theoretical error efforts. Right, I need to choose mine. Alright, I think I want to start doing the 4 peasant militias. So I can start getting that communist stuff. With the communist ideals that we take from our neighbor comes the duty of every man to defend his comrades, his country, and the revolution. What do you guys think? Allow them to defend themselves, or they plunge the world into war once already? I'm leaning towards no. Because if they do, and they go fascist and join the Axis, that's a problem. If they don't, and they go communist, then so be it, I guess. Rearmament lore? What's your logic here? What's your reasoning? That is possible. That is certainly a possibility. I mean, if I fight them, then yes, they will actually. Then I will be able to eat them. If I don't fight them, hopefully they'll join the communists. All right, so if I let them rearm, maybe I'll fight them, and I'll get their land. If I let them rearm and they join the communists, then I just rearmed an ally. So yeah, I'll give you that one. I'll allow them to defend themselves. Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia also have this choice. Alright, let's go ahead and do limited conscription. I would like a little bit more manpower. West wall. Defensive focus. Interesting. Limited rearmament. Big Zaragoza, come on. You can do it, boys. There you go. Punching it through there, though. Alright, and the Republic lost the north. I mean, it looks like it's pretty good. If they can just push through here and divide the two, that could be real nice. This one's pretty closely contested. National Defense Fund. WPA. $1 a year, man. The worst superhero ever. $1 a year, man. Revive the screw guns. Shoot screws. Get screwed, Nazis. Haha. Yeah, if we were doing historical focus, the war in China probably would have broken out by now. Ooh, another party. I'll spend the points. Update equipment. Go ahead and upgrade you. Let's go for the production efficiency cap. Right, I can choose my doctrine as well. What doctrine do I want? Not mass assault doctrine. We don't have enough people for that. Throwing shells, not men of the enemy. Our manpower is precious, bullets are cheap. I think that sounds a pretty solid one. Grand Battle Plan Doctrine. No, don't think we would need that. We're only going to be working in like one direction, kinda. Mobile Warfare Doctrine. Maybe. I don't know how good our tanks are going to be, really. I think we're going to go Superior Firepower Doctrine, or what do you guys think? I feel like one of these. What are you guys feeling? Mass assault. Damn, but even mass assault, like 5%? 5% of what I've got is still pretty small. How's it going, Echo? Thanks for joining me. I think I'm gonna go Superior Firepower. Yeah, it's the most, I guess. But I think it would just be better to just keep increasing the conscription laws. Mobile. You're feeling mobile? Yeah, I don't know, it's like mechanized stuff. Desperate defense? Non-discriminatory conscription. It's just a guy in a wheelchair with a rocket launcher. Werewolf gorillas. Interesting. Okay, that's like what the name of the German, like the last remnants of the German defense were. Like, this is Germany doing well, this is Germany doing badly. I'm still leaning towards superior firepower. You already have artillery. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go superior firepower. Faction focuses on throwing shells, not men. But just getting manpower isn't really gonna help me. Just getting some manpower. I'm gonna need to go some pretty heavy conscription, but I don't think it's enough to do the mass assault kind of stuff. I'm not China or Russia or anything. Yeah, I know it gives an addition to. That's not, maybe I'm wrong and dumb, but make a couple of these guys. But I just don't feel like throwing masses of bodies at people is going to be the most useful thing right now. Actually, a low priority. Well, I'll put you in medium. Medium's fine. I just don't have the resources for it right now. I don't have the bodies to throw. Yeah, open for manpower. I'm not going for like global domination or anything. I just want to be Russia's friend and beat the Germans. Ooh, This is not looking great for the Republic. Alright. What are the Soviets working on right now? Relations maintenance cost. I think I'm gonna go for the basing rights for the Soviet Union. We know the Soviets desire territory, but we might be able to preclude any hostilities by offering our neighborhood basing rights. Our neighbor. Why would I think a neighborhood? Let's do it. Button on final four. Oh, strengthen fascists. Guess I'll need to conquer myself some Hungarians. Emin Goringvek. Levan Mass. Fortify Malta. Poland. Warsaw main railway station. Armament effort. Yeah, we're not gonna be friends with Hungary here. I've got more guys on the border. You want to fight me, Hungary? Try it. Come at me, mate. Our average strength is very good right now. We got very few guns. Hopefully we can outnumber them. I think we would be able to. Port Rock Island. I wanna rock island. Dun 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 dun. I wanna rock. Prepare for war with Japan. Heavy weapons guy. Yeah, I think maybe next time I'll go non-aligned Japan. Then depending on when it is, either United States or Democratic Germany. Sure, yeah, more construction. If you could just poke through and circle those dudes, that'd be huge. They're getting there. They're doing okay. Had a little bit of pushback. Like, oh, that's not good. The man with 20,000 chins. Cooperation with the nationalists. Interesting. Oh, I think they got some guys surrounded down there. Nice. Kill them. Kill them good. let's go ahead and do early mobilization. Actually, no, we can just go right to partial. I don't think there's a point of doing this. Yeah, let's go ahead and do partial mobilization. That's interesting. Hope they get cut off. Oh, they got cut off. Alright, commies, you can do it. Hold on, I think they might be breaking. Yeah, they broke through. Dang. Alright, they got them though. That's good. Really wish I could help right now. Can't do that until I go full commie though. Alright, Soviet Union agrees to the offer. Joseph Stalin has personally ordered the Red Army to plan for the defense of Romania in the case of war. A small military mission has arrived to prepare bases and airfields for the imminent arrival of garrison troops. Let us hope we don't come to regret this. Alright then. Ooh, hold on. Romanian volunteers. Gains National Spirit Romanian Volunteer Brigade. Alright. Alright, that actually sounds like a good idea. I'd like to help out Nationalist Spain. If it's still around. We will establish volunteer brigades in an effort to support fledgling revolutions in other nations. I like it. Me gusta. Army maneuvers. Air is our sea. Best in the old Polish region. Army modernization. Transpolar flights. Cold over there. Protect Suez. France is defending. Doesn't look like the communists are gaining much ground over in France. Strengthen the Commonwealth ties. You see, they had Vickers birther guns, but now they're going for Vickers birthier guns. Price controls to mage, atom, obedience, okay. Greater East Asian co-prosperity sphere. They're looking to start knocking on China's door. Knock, knock, knocking on China's door. What does FRN stand for exactly? Yeah, FRN. FRN. Romania. National Renaissance Front. The National Renaissance Front was a Romanian political party created by King Carol II in 1938 as a single monopoly party of government. Following his decision to ban all other political parties and suspend the 1923 Constitution and passing the 1938 Constitution of Romania, it was a part of the Prime Minister's Armand Calinescu yes. Wow, a lot of these names. All the regimes are associated with corporatism and anti-Semitism. Ooh, that's not nice. Largely reflecting Carol's own political choices, the FRN was the last of several attempts to counter the popularity of the Iron Guard, itself a fascist and anti-Semitic movement. Carol organized the FRN into the more radical Party of the Nation in mid-1940, designed as a totalitarian unity party. It effectively ceased to function the following year when the Parliament of Romania was dissolved. Alright. Very interesting. But we're commies. Let's go delay. Even when a battle cannot be won, it can be advantageous to slow the progress of attacking forces with ambushes and delaying tactics. Music's fun. Alright, we should start creating these things. Go ahead and do interwar artillery.
Gata să trăiți.
Make sure that our guys have alright, they do have artillery, so that's good. Alright, they took Zaragoza. Being implicated in embezzlement scandal. Following rumors of corruption in the army's procurement processes, the king has promised an impartial investigation into the matter. A preliminary report has been leaked to the press confirming not only the rumors, but directly implicating the king's closest advisors in the matter. The entire affair has become an embarrassment to the government. The king demands action, has declared his full support for the advisors in question. I think I actually want to do reform the process. I'll spend the points. I'd rather the one for 90 days versus the 120. And the factory output, I really don't want to lose right now. I want to just keep my guns coming. We need more guns. Romanian volunteer brigades, excellent. So do we want to go right now? For, I could do this. I could get the event. Do I want to wait until I'm communist though? Do I want this to go to that? To go to... I mean, if I join the Comintern right now, industry and economy. Oh yeah, that actually, yeah, civil works. That would be a good one. I'll take your advice on that. Greater Romania will require an extensive program of industrial development if it is to support a large-scale military build-up. We will start it now. Alright, let's go ahead and send some of our boys over. Let's go ahead and... Let's take all of our tanks. We've got one there. We only got the one tank. We should probably build more tanks. Go ahead and get this guy in charge of that. How many can I send? Alright, we need higher world tension, actually. Apparently. I feel like I should've... An ocean-going navy, port foreign bombers, home defense, rare mineral exploration. But where's Turkey? Interesting. Hindenburg survived. could do these. I would indirectly increase the, well, it really wouldn't. It would kind of indirectly increase the communist support, but it really doesn't help. Can I get the communist reformer? No, not yet. What do I need? As a points pro-Soviet government. Okay. Yeah, I have planes. How about that? I don't like that flexible foreign policy. I'm gonna be right back. Just a minute. I'm gonna stretch my legs. Actually, probably gonna be a little bit longer. I'm gonna get some water. Not too long. Stay right there. Not even 5 minutes. Don't leave, please. I'm so alone. Alright, I am back. Transition. Alright, just waiting to do stuff because we're preparing for the war. Home defense. I don't like that. Don't defend your home. Stop it. I want it. Well, I want you to have it, but I want you to be mine. I want you to want me. I need you to need me. Alright, come on, Poland. You can do it. I believe in you, Poland. I don't believe in Poland, but I pretend to believe in Poland. What was Turkey? That's interesting to me. Or I forget what that does. Is that going to start making them democratic, or are they going to get vassal? They're going to get puppeted. Atlantic Fleet. Indian armor. China. Three principles of the people. Revolutionary Military Commission. Oh, Marco Polo Bridge incident. About to kick off, boys. Come on, Tenutuva. You can do it. I love and trust you, Tenutuva. Alright, come on, Republican Spain. You might actually be able to do it, unlike those other countries. Is that little aura actually kind of new? Is that a new thing?
Gata să trăiți. Ordonați?
I feel like that wasn't there before. Same thing with that little acclimatization thing. Coerce Turkey. That'll be cool. I've read it before. I just forget what it does. That's cool. Yeah, historical focus is definitely off. Small arms.
No small arms. I know small arms. Little man with little arms. It's Mr. Small Arms.
Not looking hot for Republican Spain right now. Alright, kill that guy, save that guy. That's the opposite of what I wanted to happen. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to help in time. Oh, poor Amelia Earhart. Rest in peace. Designer, tank designer. Light tanks. I tank destroyer? Oh, is that the kind of tank that I have right now? Or is that a one that I can be making? Man, I kind of like how stupid this one looks. You know, it's a heavy tank because it can't even rotate. It's look forward, kill whatever's in front of you, but do it hard. Gotta love the super heavies. Don't really care for the boats that much. Dispersed is generally better, was it? We're in a small country. Let's do the production efficiency cap. Wait, no, let's not do that. I was looking at that other stuff for some reason. Go ahead and get this guy. Why not? Well, probably because I would need points to get rid of the silly parties. But, you know. Really wondering what's gonna happen with Turkey. It would be cool if the Brits have to fight Turkey. I'd be laughing. Yeah, let's do this. Here it comes. Most interesting thing so far. Oh, hopefully Liberia will have a focus tree in the new DLC. That would tickle me. So it works. Really would like to join Comintern right now, but I don't think it'll do me any good. Alright, let's see. Agrarian form. Consumer goods factories minus 5%. I could dig it. Infrastructure already nice, actually. Yo, nuclear stuff. Just want to become communist as soon as possible. That's a straight up 35%, like right away, huh? Oh, another research slot actually would probably be a really good idea. Now let's do that. The king has graciously agreed to create a foundation in his name to study Romanian culture and create the science of the nation. Japan declared war on China. Here it goes. The United Kingdom exerts influence in Turkey. The Mediterranean has long been a region of great strategic value to the imperial influence of the United Kingdom. Now the British government is looking for further support from countries in the region. To that end, they have appointed a special council to the Turkish state. Considering the centuries of fierce competition for naval supremacy in the Mediterranean, whether they are successful in bringing their two countries closer together remains to be seen. The British are exerting their influence. Alright, let's go ahead and actually build more military factories. Yeah, let's do that. We're getting a chunk out of this. Japan declared war on Shanxi. Alright, yeah, you're getting democratic popularity. That's what it does. Forgot about that part. Alright, Japan. Stop it. Marco Polo Bridge incident. Yep, China rejects the demands. Of course. Yeah, I don't think they were ready for Manchukuo to be doing any of the fighting. Or Manchukuo. Uncle Grandpa, no! Industrial revitalization, strategic decisions, small arms. Small arms taking a while. Italian highways, Alpine forts. Balkan strategy? Hey, I don't appreciate this. I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, I don't, oh, no, I mean, apparently I will like this. The game says that I will like this. I will like the United Kingdom for doing this. If you're saying you're gonna protect me, I appreciate it. Go to war with Italy. That'd be so cool. I've never seen the UK do that. Defensive focus, as he should. Papa Stalin's gonna need to put the boot in, though. You're staying non-aligned. Well, I mean, you could still go. Could still go communist. Alright, that's good. That's good stuff right there. They're pushing back a bit, I feel. Alright, they actually have a port though, so that's annoying. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Almost. Come on, poke through there. Do it. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, I think they might be running out of steam. Maybe. I can get my boys over there, they can make the difference. They'll make communist movies about my boys saving the Spanish. It'll be like the Flying Tigers. Except communists. In Spain. What are you doing? Yeah, NKVD divisions. Alright, they're holding. They're holding against Japan and Manchukuo, but Manchukuo had a couple pushes there. And she seems to be doing okay. Anti-tank. Trade you? Nah. Not quite that stuff. This is good. This is some good stuff over here. Resource efficiency gain, that's really good. I kind of want to do that. I think the factories in a max factories in a state is actually higher. Like that was, I think that's new. I kind of want to go concentrated. I've got a small country. Not incredibly small, but a small country. I think I do want to go concentrated. That's what I'm deciding on. Unless anyone wants to throw a fit before these 80 days are up. I'm doing concentrated. Or maybe I should, or should it be the opposite? Small countries do spread out, and large countries do concentrated. Oh, well, hold on, no, I can switch if I want. Max factories in a state. Does that mean I choose the state? Or it's every state? Oh, okay, no, it's max factories in a state. For both of them. That's the same. Alright, factory bomb vulnerability, meh. Conversion speed bonus, I kind of just want to, I think I just want concentrated. I don't like to always do the same one, even if dispersed is better. Man, Austria sticks around a while, huh? After this one, I'm gonna go flexible foreign policy. If I can do the Appoint pro-Soviet thing, I can get my communism up faster. Right now, what I want to do is to help out the commies in this fight. Taking a while, so I may be able to do it in time. I would actually need to become communist. I mean, that's even actually a long time away, I think. But it would help doing this. Hopefully the tension would just increase a lot. How you doing, Belgium? No, that's Luxembourg, I mean. I feel like that's a new portrait. I don't remember seeing that guy. Like, maybe I never looked at this since the DLC came out and they actually added a bunch of new portraits. Yo, this guy's got swag. He knows he has swag. He's all like, yo, what up? I'm from Afghanistan. Guy in his fierce neckbeard. Bad stuff for Shenxi. They're dead. Royal Foundation. Yeah, I want to go flexible foreign policy now. We must abandon our principles and forge relations with whoever it would be more practical to do so with. Our survival depends on it. Cool. Another research slot. Excellent. Go ahead and do the excavation. Get a whole lot of oil. We are gonna be good oil boys. UK announces Balkan diplomatic initiative. The United Kingdom is not alone in seeing the threat rising in Central Europe. With their status as an independent nation guaranteed by the now challenged Treaty of Versailles, or with fascist powers in their aggressive rhetoric claiming right to their territory, several states have seen the need to lead a pro-British policy. The United Kingdom has responded to this development by redoubling their diplomatic efforts in the region. Let us hope they can protect us against the fascist wave. It doesn't mean that these guys are guaranteed or anything. Alright, we've got Central Region Strategy. Trust in the West. Alright, they're sticking democratic. Assault gun focus. Army innovations. Extend the Maginot. Alright. General rearmament. Stalin Constitution. Oh, why wait so long? You shouldn't be Stalin. Manchurian Project. I love that movie. I'd say the Denzel Washington version was good, but I think the original is even better. I'm so clever. I think this guy actually would be a good idea. I think I'll save up for that dude. Having only 10 right now, kind of hurting. I would like to maybe be able to a little bit around. General rearmament. I was hoping that they were going to go straight for attack Italy. That'd be hilarious. That would have been so cool. It'd be cool if the Germans didn't help too. Just get a real early democratic Italy in here. Yep, this again. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm really looking forward to who's going to be getting the new focus trees in the DLC. Unionization of the army. Wow. Okay, that's an interesting thing to be going for. South America. FDR has been pretty aggressive with the democratization of stuff. Look at him. Caribbean Hitler. He looks so smug. It's like, oh, you think this mustache is great? You should see my other mustache. I don't know. He wouldn't be. He'd be. Look at him. Weird. Caribbean Hitler. How you doing, Tenu Tuva? Feels good? Feeling good. He's feeling good. Infrastructure would be so nice. All these are good things down that part of the tree. Maybe I should join the Comintern before they actually demand some of my territory. Probably the safest bet. And by the time I see that they're actually trying to do it, trying to demand my land, it may be a bit too late if I haven't already started joining the Comintern. Republican Spain holding on. Now let's do more industry. Alright, enjoying that big old... Oh, yeah, going down Liberty Ethos. Good idea, Turkey. Good plan. Want to make my Liberian Empire so cool. Recon. I think we should go field hospitals. want to save our manpower. Yeah, I still think I want to wait for the theorist. Alright, I'm gonna keep it going, but I'm gonna step away for just a second. Or not. Alright, let's first of all just choose this. I want to be safe, and I want to go for join the Comintern. The time has come to finally petition for membership in the Comintern. This will protect our territory against claims from the East and enable us to more actively champion the cause of communism globally. Alright. I'm gonna keep it going, and I'm going to just keep it paused for just 1 second. And I'm just gonna step away for 1 second. Okay, so what they go down? Socialist realism, develop Upper Silesia, internal innovation, renew the Rome Protocol. Oh, that's interesting. White Pannonian Disposits. Oh, I really hope that works. Go maintenance companies. Yeah, that's interesting. If they actually form the Rome Protocol, that'll be very interesting. Because then the Axis is going to be super, well, I don't want to say super weak, but it will be at a disadvantage. Because Germany is not going to have Austria as core land, they're not going to have Italy as a distraction. Treaty with the USSR, you don't say. We'll see how that goes. I mean, if the Berlin-Moscow alliance forms, that'd be fascinating. Hopefully that won't kick me out of it. That would be worst case scenario. It's a bit nippy in Poland right now. Have to be enjoying 21 degrees Celsius in December. I don't know what 21 degrees Celsius is, but it's sounds pretty warm. Maybe not extremely warm, but and maybe it is extremely warm, but sounds good to me. Ex Americana. Yeah, they're going in hard on this side of the tree. What stuff? Oh wow, yeah, they need to do all of these. Hopefully they go for like preemptive attacks. That'd be cool. Oop. Man, I severely lagged out there for a second. I was not broadcasting. I feel like late at night lately, my internet's been getting crappy, so if that starts to happen again, I may just cut stream. Hopefully I'll at least be in the Comintern by then. Go ahead and do. Oh yeah, defense sounds good. Let's read this. Mobile forces can be used to reinforce defense wherever the enemy may attack. A portable wall. More like socialist unrealism. My communism going bit by bit. Really like to be able to help Spain, but I don't know if I am gonna be able to quite do it. Oh yeah, China's faltering. Shenxi's almost done too. They made a landing over here. Or they stitched over there and got cut off, but I'd bet on the landing. We'll wait on the military theorist. Let's see if we can get the communist revolutionary first. And I know that's not an original portrait. Probably because there was no real communist revolutionary to stick their face there. That guy, on the other hand, is probably original. I'm pretty sure that guy is. I think he is as well. Is not looking good for Spain. For Republican Spain. Cut them off there. Cut them off there. Oh, that's getting real bad. Alright, cut them off there at least. Don't let them get that. Good. Oh, yeah, there goes Shenxi. Puppeted. Interesting. Shenxi and stayed. Not a bad idea on Japan's part. Renewal of the Rome Protocol. I've never actually seen that in any of the campaigns that I've streamed yet. At Hungarian instigation, Italy, Austria, and Hungary have renewed the Rome Protocols, originally signed in 1934. The agreements pertain to economic development and rapprochement, essentially a declaration of friendship. There are signs that it may lead to an official alliance aimed at counteracting the growing revisionist and expansionist tendencies of Germany. Perhaps good things may come of this. Join Comintern. I think they still need to invite them. They need to, yeah, like protect Austria. Alright, yeah, they need to get that before they can actually form it. So let's go ahead and choose. I'm gonna go ahead and go for the Appoint pro-Soviet government. The future of Romania hinges on good relations with our communist eastern neighbor. We must appoint a government that understands this reality. Yep. Soviet Union welcomes us to the Comintern. Soviet Union has decided to accept our request to join the Comintern. Henceforth, we shall stand or fall together. We shall set our differences aside. For now. Pax Americana. Looking to the conflicts of the other continents, Franklin Delano Roosevelt has announced a new foreign policy program intended to keep the peace at home. Any government in the American continent may appeal to the United States for military protection, should they feel threatened by their neighbors. While not a guarantee of any particular state, the desire for peace in America is no longer just a dream, but official American policy. Let us hope for a lasting peace. Yep, Kingdom of Romania joins Comintern. Earlier today, the Soviet Union and Kingdom of Romania issued a joint statement that the latter has now been formally granted member status of the Comintern. Whether the partnership will be used for offensive or defensive purposes remains to be seen, but undoubtedly extensive joint military planning is already underway. We are stronger together. Hex yeah. Czechoslovak Legion established the Air Force. Army maneuvers. They're trying to inch loose. Oh man, yeah, I don't think that Rome Protocol is gonna be happening there. You're a little slow on the draw there, Hungary. Still might be able to get Italy though. Actually, I don't think you will. We'll see. Either it'll skip this and go right to be able to do this. We'll see. Maybe they won't even accept the Anschluss. We'll see. We shall see. We will be in the seeing. Positive heroism. Expansion of new towns. Naval rearmament. Government reform. Fund the Navy. Fund the Navy. Mobilization. $303. Not the numbers 303, but the 303. Interventionist focus. They're probably gonna be ending up joining the Allies, which may cause some tension in the future. Rack my knuckles. Balloon. La di di. More factories, excellent. Oh, we're actually catching up on the guns. Let's get another one over here. I like this. I like my guns. Almost as much as America. How long was I paused for? I was paying attention to something else. It's gonna be so good when like every country has a unique focus tree. Or at least every semi-important country. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't do anything for like... I'd love it if they do something for Bhutan. But I don't know if they will. It's freaking Bhutan! A Thunder Dragon Empire! But it's Bhutan. I hope they give him a super broken focus tree. That unless you turn up the historical focus, they never do. Like they do just all the most benign things. But if you're playing as them, you get super good ones. Like, just get 1,000,000 billion manpower. Like, increase manpower by 100%. Maybe get cores on, like, everything. It'd be so cool. Oh, they made landfall down here. Why you gotta keep your guys on the ports, dude? Ugh. Form. Gotta get rid of the slob. Rice. He's got some good stuff to him. Like, where is it? Lifestyle sucks. But it's the, I don't know. Something.
Atenție!
Yeah, we got a guy. I got a boy. Oh man, this is getting nasty. I can see the little mans. Oh man, they took Valencia. That's bad.
Gata de marș.
Train one of you. Just one.
Adunarea.
One more day. Okay. All that done. For inspiration, blah 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 blah. Take care of that. This one would be nice to get rid of. I have it. Well, the following must be true. Oh wow, yeah, I just got straight up 35%. Not even getting any more from it. Cool. I think we just... Higher stability, move to the National Sentinel motherland, whatever. Maybe I should just do the forced abdication right now. I mean, I'm in the Comintern. I'm not a communist yet, but it will be soon. And this will increase my stability, which is fine. But the revolution's gonna be coming soon too. Number goods factory is 15%. Let's do it. Forced abdication. King Carol II is no longer required, and indeed, has proven to be more of a hassle than a leader. Though he still has extensive control over the nation's government and finances, he must be made to abdicate for the long-term good of Romania. But I don't need to... Oh, I know. I need to do this first. In fact, I probably won't do that. Hold on. What are the requirements again? I mean, even if... Okay, King Carol's lifestyle. The revolution's coming soon. We're at 52%. Let's just kind of rush towards that. We must establish an expansive secret police organization, subdue internal threats, to our new government. Anschluss. Yeah, it was successful. Start Central Industrial Region, Hungarian line. Alright. Haven't chosen anything yet. Progress cult. Support the status quo. Alright, they're staying democratic apparently. Shame. Reintegrate the railroads. I think they may have just... The AI had kind of chosen to protect Austria, but Austria stopped existing, so... that one day that it hadn't chosen something. Alright, that's really good. That's good. That's bad. Stop that. Alright, that's even worse.
Ordonați!
%52%. We'll see how long before people get antsy. I also can get the communist helper guy. Communist helper boy. Communist helper boy, help me, my communist helper boy. Alright, that increased my 0.03. Good. 3 times as much as the other as that last policy. Got Nanjing. Capital of the Republic of China, Nanjing has been occupied by forces from the Empire of Japan. Despite fierce resistance from the walled city's defenders, Japanese troops managed to capture Zhongshan Gate and fought their way into the city. Sporadic gunfire can still be heard, and several fires are raging in different parts of the city, but most surviving Chinese forces have either withdrawn or been captured. Along with the capture of Shanghai, this is a significant victory for Japan in their war against China. Rip in peace, China. Foreign threats. Oh, you don't say.
Gata să trăiți!
Yeah, this is a mess. Potential to still bounce back, but it's looking more and more grim each day. They take Barcelona, I think it's over. Alright, I think I lost more frames somewhere in there. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go ahead and do computing machine. A computer. Butor. Oh, and they are demanding the Stetland. This might kick off. Czechoslovakia seems sassy enough. I forget, can you release and play as a country? If I were in Japan and I wanted to play as fascist, no, I couldn't do it that way, because I wouldn't have actually made it fascist China. I have some old saves though, where I have been turned into, or I've been puppeted and turned fascist by Japan. So I may just go on with that campaign and just continue as fascist China. That'd be pretty cool. Hopefully it wouldn't ruin any saves. I may need to do that one a bit sooner actually. Oh yeah, their troops are just so tired. The Spanish Republican troops are exhausted. What do I want? Do this. Oh, you're ready for this, Czechoslovakia? You can do it, man. I believe in you. I don't. But I say I do. Oh wow, they're getting an influx of communists, aren't they? No, actually I was looking at the wrong thing. The nationalists are pretty much full strength. Sending dudes at this point may be suicide, but I still want to try if I am ever able to do it. Is it 40% or was it 20%? I hope it wasn't 20 because I think it actually was at 20. 40%, yeah. Because everything's been proceeding so slowly, not gonna be able to send help. Go ahead and get this guy. All right. Do I want to force him out now? Yeah, I think we should do it. King Carol is no longer required. Yeah, read this before. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, they didn't accept it. War with Czechoslovakia. The Sudeten crisis. German demands for the Sudeten border territory of Czechoslovakia, which is home to a considerable German minority, have intensified recently. At a summit held in Munich, Germany, Britain, France, and Italy sought to find a diplomatic solution to the so-called Sudeten crisis. Talks appear to have failed, however, with both Britain and its allies uttering stern warnings to Germany that if its troops crosses the Czechoslovakian border, the result would be war. Time seems to be running out for a peaceful solution to the dispute. It looks like there could be war. Yep. They're in on it. Germany's in trouble. Maybe. We'll see. They might be able to bulldoze France. Alright, Poland first. Ah, dang. They're not joining the commies. Fallback line. Yeah, you better get a fallback line. Support of Mobilization. Socialist Science. Debatil. Shadowski. Isn't that a Killer's album? Oh, it's Shadow Play. Oh, right. This is new. Communism on the rise. Local political elements have begun to speak up in favor of communist values, finding support with an increasing number of the population. The nation's path to communism lies open, merely awaiting the choice of peaceful or violent transition. Alright, I'll just wait for this one. Let's try to do it peacefully. But if I do it quickly, my troops might be kind of stronger, and I think I'll be able to help out Spain faster. I mean, I don't even know if I can at this point. Any of you guys think that I should still keep it going? That I should try and help Spain? Getting 1.31 per day. I mean, I'm outnumbered. And they are outgunned. I think they're done. Don't think I'll be able to... I'm not gonna be going to help Spain. And they're gonna demand Slovenia. Alright, they're going for the hardcore stuff here. Alright. So now they could get that alliance with Italy. Still. Rather they not do that. I would like to kill you. There it is. Yeah. Damn nationalists. Last conflicts divide Kingdom of Romania. Communist revolutionary movement, once a fringe popular among radical academics in theory and troublemakers in practice, has seen increased support among the Romanian working class, fact that even more people choose to identify themselves with a class at all implies that Marxist ideas are spreading beyond those who actively seek to overthrow the government. FRN members lament the development, longing for a time when Romanian was what people identified as first and foremost. Their concerns are not unfounded. It could be argued that a revolution is already underway, occurring on several levels of society, and it may be too late to stop it. The people may call themselves whatever they want. End of the Spanish Civil War. You're gonna have to bring communism on them the hard way. Hey Furry, how's it going, man? No Facebook notifications, I muted it. Wow, Czechoslovakia is actually doing okay. They're pushing outwards, actually. Go get him, Czechoslovakia. You can do it, boy. Man, that's hilarious. Oh, by the way, Germany tried to sue Detenland Czechoslovakia, and the UK and France weren't gonna have it. So, the war has begun. Italy not involved. Getting guarantees, getting troops from them. But you know. The might of the Czechoslovakian military. France has already made landing up here. Wait, no, is that the ocean? There's very little difference between France and an ocean. Pretty democratic over there. All right, let's go ahead and try and open up discourse. Open up political discourse.
Gata să trăiți.
I've got time before I need to be communist. In fact, I don't really need to be communist anytime soon. Not until I actually need to fight. Alright, they're pushing back against Czechoslovakia now. We've only got a little bit of forward motion there.
Atențiune! La comandă! Gata de marș!
Better than mush. And mush is pretty good.
Adunarea. Gata de marș.
All right. Last conflicts divide the kingdom. Yep. Oh man. My stability's crapping out all this. I think I'll do this. I boost stability at all somehow. How much would I need to boost stability? Yeah, I need the points. That's a good choice. I should have scrolled down a little bit farther. I think I just got a number of them. No, I only got one. Oh yeah, okay, Czechoslovakia's having trouble now. They're almost at Prague. If they demand Slovenia though, that's gonna actually be a problem for Germany. Because they have not been able to do this very quickly. Oh, free civilian factories. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Actually, hold on. No. I should actually... I kind of want to build a few more civilian factories. Let's... build one. Build some here. Then do some... Yeah, I'll just stick with that for now.
Ordonați.
Fourth International. Number of communist... Oop. Oh, there goes China. Number of communist delegates from around the world met in Paris today for a founding conference laying the groundwork for... okay, cool, yeah. Alright, there's the reorganized government of China. Good old sad man.
Adunarea.
Alright, force abdication. Alright, all the commie branches are done. I don't really think I want to deal with Air Force. May want to do some army stuff. I think I actually wanted the Air Force first, though. I mean, not Air Force, I mean infrastructure. Yeah, let's definitely start doing that. I could actually start going down this direction. Our agrarian sector has ample room for improvement. Streamlining it and improving its efficiency will free up workforces that can be employed in other sectors, such as construction and arms production. The national province, Back to this guy. Alright, there it is. He was the regent. King Carol abdicates. Pressured by powerful elements in his government, King Carol II saw no choice but to announce and sign his abdication. His successor is King Michael, but many of the dictatorial powers obtained by Carol have been vested back in the government, and so it is unlikely the young king will be able to wield power as his predecessor. Following his abdication, Carol appears to have emptied his expansive bank accounts and has fled into exile, taking up residence in one of Mexico City's more expensive neighborhoods. His mistress, Magda Lupescu. Good riddance. Yo, that ain't... I guess that's just the leader of the party now. Oh jeez, I'm dropping frames again. I dropped a lot of frames. Oops. Let's see if we can at least become communist before this is over. Alright, they tried to ban Slovenia. You're at war with Germany. That's just another distraction. There it is, and Yugoslavia joined the Allies. There's that war. Yeah, I'm guessing King... What's his nuts? King Michael, he was not actually made the leader. Well, that's daily democracy support. Interesting. Very interesting. Really? Is Balkan dominance more of a democracy thing? That would be weird. Played Balkan dominance democratically, because you can't get this without going down a very aggressive path. Party lines forever, encouraging political situation. Kings of invited attention. May throw one cracker of a party once the war is over. But for now, he must leave his hedonistic ways behind him. Alright. Strange. This is also a democratic thing here. So Yugoslavia may be pushing into Germany here soon. Yep, alliance with Italy. Independent state of Croatia. They're doing between the seas. And we'll see how that goes. They have not. France has not pushed through the Maginot, pushed past it, nor has Germany pushed through it. Not looking good for Czechoslovakia. Alright, it's gonna take about another month. And then we're gonna be able to have a referendum.
Ordonați?
I'd love to be able to take out Hungary before they get the alliance with Italy. But if they don't... having to fight Italy wouldn't be too big of a deal. At least it wouldn't be fighting Germany and Italy. Credit support. First support. I think I'll go integrated. Closely integrating support forces with combat troops results in divisions which are stronger on the attack.
Gata să trăiți.
Croatia may be dead, but Germany's pushing in. I don't know. Yugoslavia might be dead. Alright, we're real close now. Yugoslavia has capitulated. Now they're going to be able to focus harder on Czechoslovakia. Bunch of ugly spots over here. Yeah, We'll probably just let Czechoslovakia sit for a bit. They're in the Axis. That's a problem. We're gonna have a lot of fronts here. We're gonna need I think we're gonna need more dudes. And we need more tanks too. I'm gonna take some away from, take at least one away from there. Yeah, I think I'll just go for that. We could definitely use more tanks. We're almost done reinforcing our infantry though, so. Okay, and we can do the referendum. With sufficient support, we may now safely hold a referendum to effect a change in government without bloodshed. Communists demand referendum. Marxist ideas took root in Kingdom of Romania a long time ago, but have gained much more widespread support lately. The movement has spread outside the political theory and into political practice, with disgruntled workers and even some high-profile celebrities voicing support. The communists call this class consciousness. The FRN call it a fast track to riots and treason, showing little faith in dude being willing to implement the reforms they demand. The more vocal communists have called for an immediate referendum to have the current government removed. While we might be able to reverse the momentum of this mass movement, failure to do so will doubtlessly result in a more popular communist method of removal: revolution. Referendum is preferable to a bloody revolt. Alright, we are officially the Romanian People's Republic. Good stuff. So, yeah. See, I'm gonna be wrapping this up in just a second. We really need to be careful now. Hungary, I think we can actually put Hungary aside for the time. The greatest threat is gonna be the Axis. So I'm actually gonna delete this front. You make a new front here. Then you play this front, and actually I'll just do this. You make this front line. This may need to be changed if Hungary starts to get more handsy. We might need to get a border around here. Well, but I also, I mean, if I have the Soviets on my side, I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna add more these guys. Oh, no, not quite. Do one thing before we start taking something too far ahead. Go ahead and do this. Alright. Tomorrow is Tuesday. So I think tomorrow I will be back with this. See about punching a hole.
Ordonați.
You're almost done. There you go, you're done.
Gata de marș. Gata de marș.
Get to the marsh. That's what he's saying to me. Konstantin Ilm Parhon. We still got the figurehead, oddly enough. Still got King Michael as a figurehead. Deal with the devil. Dealing with the devil. Czechoslovakia is still holding out, though. I'm proud. Alright. Who's that? Is that Australia? It was Canada. Canada is attacking up around Poland. That's hilarious. I mean, attacking soon may actually... I don't know, do I want to be defensive about this? Don't know. But I think, yeah, that'll be it for now, though. I'll be back tomorrow. If you're new and you want to see how this turns out, give me a follow. I also like to play Crusader Kings 2, Hearts of Iron 4. Man, I'm really looking forward to Imperator Rome. That's another one that's looking pretty cool. Looking forward to that game. Which may mean that there may not be an early medieval start in CK2, but I could still hope for it. I wanna play as a Roman rump state. I wanna be a Merovingian. So until next time, thank you guys very much for joining me. Rock over London, rock on Chicago. I am Cyrock Omega, and have a nice day. Later.